Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So the Washington Commanders just signed another cornerback, and this time former Charger Michael Davis. We're going to talk about it in today's video. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and the notification bell as well, so you never miss a video. This is going to be really quick because I got to go to class, but just wanted to update you guys on this. Might do a cap space video later in the day, but this cornerback actually is probably going to get PT for the Washington Commanders, Michael Davis from the Chargers. Here's some, a brief overview of him, and shout out to Grant Paulson for all of this. 29 years old, entering his 8th season, all 8 years, I think it was 7 years if I remember correctly, with the Chargers. Undrafted out of BYU, 74 starts in the last 5 years, interception and 10 pass deflections in 2023, 14, 12, 15, 10 pass deflections the last 4 years. So at the very minimum, a good depth piece. That's at the very minimum, but more, most likely going to be a starter for them at the cornerback position, at one of the cornerback positions. They still have Benjamin St-Juste. They still got, Forbes. They got Quan Martin, who knows if they're going to play him at safety or if they're going to play him at, nickel, which I think that's probably where they should play him. But, he's very versatile. He's very versatile. And maybe they don't even want to play him. Maybe they don't view him highly. I doubt that's the case, but definitely could be. This is a new regime. This guy has a lot of veteran experience. And we'll look over some of his more advanced stats and a bunch of ads here. But, again, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 years with the Chargers, entering his 8th NFL season. And, nothing crazy, but overall, just, he's played in the league for a while, started a lot of games. I mean, you look at it right here, 13, 12, 14, 14, and 12. So it's a lot of games that he's started in the last, 5-ish years. I think someone said his 2020 season was his best. I mean, I guess looking at it, also has 3 interceptions, had a touchdown, 1 career forced fumble, and 8 career interceptions. So averaged about 1 a year. But really, if you look at the last 5 years, he's averaging more like 2, a little less than 2. And that's kind of the normal stats for him. Has some tackle for losses recently. Doesn't really get to the quarterback, which is, he's a corner, so he shouldn't. He has 1 career sack and 1 career forced fumble. Some advanced stats. Sometimes I like to look at these, tackling. Very good tackling in 2022. 2023 is okay. And you look at the completion percentage allowed, 65% completion percentage allowed this past year, 119 pass rating when targeted. And these stats are sometimes subjective. They're not the way this site tracks it. Pro Football Reference might be different from the way Pro Football Focus, grades it or charts it. So just keep that in mind. But in 2022, had a much better 48% completion percentage with a 66 pass rating allowed, which is great. I mean, this year was his worst year, if you're looking at those stats. But he did have some really good years from 2019 to 2022, and he's still relatively young. So we'll see. He's going to be a depth piece for the Commanders with the potential to be a starter. I mean, he started a lot of games in the past few years. Doesn't mean he's going to start here. I mean, the Chargers secondary wasn't good, and neither is ours, but they still might bring in a veteran, maybe Stephon Gilmore, another corner, Tre'Davious White. Probably not, but they could. Definitely wouldn't be surprised with Gilmore. And they're going to look at it in the draft as well. But they got to figure out what they want to do with St-Juste, Forbes, and then also with Quan Martin, where he's going to play. Because a lot of young guys, I mean, St-Juste isn't super young. He's been in the league for a while. But Forbes is very young. Quan Martin's very young. And, you only have a limited amount of corner spots. So, maybe you're looking at drafting one guy unless you trade one of those two, Forbes or St-Juste. And I don't know what the trade value is and if it would be, even worth to trade those guys. But I think we're going to wrap it up there. Again, got to go to class. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.